Hello and welcome to another Teacher's Corner. I'm Teacher Kirby, and this episode we're going to be discussing what is available from the K-13 fleet holding. And so here I am on my Federation Fleet K-13 base. Again, just as with the Spire and the Research Lab, the K-13 is a uniform base, so there is no change in locations for between Federation and KDF fleets, so I will only be showing this one time. And so here we are in the main beam-in area. I beamed in over here, took a few steps. So let's check this out. So we have an officer of the watch and your bank, exchange, and mail. And then over here there is the ship assignment officer, and then we have the ability to open shutters. Okay, so that of course is that. What we're interested in is the stores. So first we're going to go over here, and we have in this room, we have, of course, our tailor, who has certain options. And we have our personnel officer. And we have bridge officers. And special bridge officers. Okay. Now these are available for purchase. And then we have uncommon duty officers. Now the thing about the duty officers here on K-13 is they have they're associated with a crafting school. So as you purchase them, that will give you the ability to craft things within the various crafting schools. So this is a rather cheap way to get all your crafting schools available so that you can craft items. Okay, so as you can see, the very rare, you have uncommon, rare, and very rare. And then you have the training manuals. So the training manuals are for items that are available normally only in the 23rd century starbase or originally were only available to 23rd century captains. I can tell you right now, the training manual Engineering Photon Mortar Fabrication 1, this is a good one to have. There are not very many ensign level offensive abilities for engineering officers, so this is a good one to have. And then the others you can look through at your leisure. They all seem to, most of them are a change in sound and appearance to what you would normally get in the 25th century. And as you can see, these are not all that expensive. So there you go. But the photon mortar fabrications, these are only available here at K-13, so something to think about. And of course, as we said, your tailor will have options, and there it is. So I knew there was another one. And then there's of course the retrofit equipment requisitions. This will be for ground weapons. So you see we have the various 23rd century phasers available, and we have advanced. Okay, and you can see various 23rd century weapons with the various types and what you call modifiers on them. Okay, And then of course, come on. My mouse is being a pain today. There we go. And then of course we have the space weapons. So we have the single fleet phaser beam, and we have the twin phaser beam, and these are only available, the twin phaser beams are pretty much only available from here. Then we have the dual beam bank, and of course these are blue colored, they have a slightly different look, and then the regular ones, and then we have advanced, and there you go. And we have the disruptors as well available, and plasmas, and we have each energy type. Actually, I believe that's it. Yes, so phaser, disruptor, and plasmas, which will have a different look, are available from the K13 store. And again, these are fairly cheap. 10,000 fleet credits, 8,500 refined dilithium. And that is this storeroom. And we have on the other side of the base, if I can get my character going where I want. Yes, let's go over here. No. Okay, so now that my character's going where I want him to, maybe not. There. In the other room, now we have 2 NPCs in here. We have the biologist, who gives me trait enhancements. Now you may have heard of these superior training packs. These are space and ground personal traits that will give you an extra bit of added to the normal stat. Okay, so this will change your generic to a superior, and this applies to normally the default traits that you get, although there's some that are. So as you can see, we have quite a few, and if you are going to get any, I would recommend beam training for sure. If you're using torpedoes, projectile training for space, and for ground, you'd have to talk to someone who's more of a ground expert. Alright. And for the Xeno equipment vendor, now we have consoles and kit modules available. So the consoles, we have consoles that do a few things. So the Xenotech Resilience module, okay, these add a 5% reduction to specialist bridge officer ability recharge times. Now this means specialists like Intel, Command, Pilot, etc. Then we have the drift modules, okay, and they affect your shield hardness and turn rate. These affect your resistance rating and damage control, and this affects shield hardness and turn rate. Okay, and then we have the power flow, which affects the power transfer rate and shield hardness. Okay, and those are the modules available. And then we have, of course, kit modules, where we have the Kligot, the Kelvin Stasis Belt, the Staff of Landru, the Methuselah drone, I love saying that, Methuselah, the Methuselah drone, and of course the Nomad support drone. I do have a video where I explored these kit modules. It's called Exploring K13, something, anyway, or Introduction to K13. So you can check that out if you want to see these in action. And that is what is available at K13. So again, this is Teacher Kirby. You can hear the discussion of Teacher's Corner live every Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. If you like what you see here, please consider clicking that subscribe button or going to the main page and clicking on Patreon link and becoming a patron. This is Teacher Kirby signing off.